The 2025 trade deadline is complete, and once again, AJ Preller and the Padres go wild. We have a full breakdown of all of today's moves here on Friar Territory. I'm Kyle Glaser alongside Heath Bell. Heath, AJ Preller is widely regarded as one of the most aggressive general managers in baseball, and for good reason. And once again, he went big at the 2025 trade deadline. We will get into all the trades, all the moves that were made, the best, the most questionable. But I want to get into the big picture with you first and foremost. Yeah, I think right now, if you were to handicap the field in the American League, Evan Carter has to be the favorite. I mean, let's not forget this kid was batting either 3 or 4 hole in the World Series last year. Every World Series game, he was batting either third or cleanup. Hit 300 in the postseason, over 300 during the regular season. Played great defense. He has to be the favorite in the American League right now, just given he's gotten there and shown he can hit major league pitching right from the jump.
Where do you think his walk-off home run on the ring night ranks in terms of Mookie as a Dodger?
Certainly top three when you consider the context after being sick, losing 20 pounds to come out, 2 bombs, including a walk-off, one of the more remarkable single game performances I can remember from his career, which is saying something because he's had a lot of absolutely incredible moments. I still think the top moment for me of Mookie Betts in a Dodgers uniform was the 2020 World Series, Game 6, the home run that really put it away. He rounds the bases, lets it all out. That is the signature Mookie Betts moment in a Dodger uniform right now. That being said, this is a superstar who on any given night is going to do something that makes you say, wow. And his walk-off home run on ring night, especially given the circumstances of his health, certainly a top three moment, has to be of his Dodgers career so far. The San Diego Padres hold at least a share of first place in the National League West. It is real. It is happening. Welcome into another edition of Friar Territory. Kyle Glaser alongside Heath Bell here, coming to you Wednesday evening following the Padres sweep of the San Francisco Giants. They are now up a half a game on the Los Angeles Dodgers for first place in the NL West. The Dodgers play the Angels tonight. So, depending on the outcome of that, the Padres will either be tied for first tomorrow or they will be a full game up on the Dodgers for first place. Either way, the Padres are in first place. Jackson Holliday is the number one prospect in baseball for us at Baseball America. We saw him get some AAA time last year. He's now got another offseason to get bigger, get stronger, just kind of make some adjustments. It wouldn't shock me if Jackson Holliday has a fantastic camp and maybe is able to win a spot in the Orioles infield on opening day. So Carter and Holliday, to me, are kind of the two big guys in the American League. All right, Heath. So we've talked a lot about the players the Padres acquired. But again, in order to get good players, you have to trade good players. And to be clear, the Padres traded away a lot of very talented prospects. Leo DeVries, one of the top prospects in baseball. And the reason why, left-hand hitting shortstop with a really advanced feel for the strike zone, makes hard contact. He's actually getting faster. His sprint speeds have increased this year. He's got the athleticism. He's got the actions for shortstop. Still some developmental things, footwork, lower half mechanics, but that comes with development. Growing up in the Dominican, did you have a favorite player or someone you idolized?
I idolize a lot like Alex Rodriguez, like guys like that David Ortiz, Derek Jeter. Like I kind of grew up watching all those guys when I was a kid.
Was there anyone particular you modeled your game after?
Uh, I was kind of like I was kind of guy who like kind of being myself all the time. I really like Alex Rodriguez, like Derek Jeter, David Ortiz, like all those guys. Ichiro, I really have really fun time spring training with Ichiro.
The Padres did give up a lot of talent here. We talked about this farm system. It wasn't a great farm system. It wasn't a terrible farm system. What they had was a lot of impact arms, and they traded away almost all of those impact arms. I'm not going to sit here and say the Padres are definitively now going to leap the Dodgers. It's going to be a tight race the entire way through. What I will say is the Padres have increased the likelihood of that happening because they have upgraded their roster so much. Whereas before, maybe it was a 10% chance, maybe now it's a 30% chance. You still wouldn't say that it's likely to happen. And I am a firm believer in you have to prove you can do something before picking them to do something.
Oh yeah.
But I will say there's no question they have made themselves more competitive, both compared to the Dodgers as well as the rest of the contenders in the National League. They now line up much better with the Phillies, with the Mets, with the Dodgers, with the Cubs. And at the end of the day, that's what you want to do at the trade deadline. AJ Preller, always aggressive. They did that.